Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll share with you some tips on how to conduct research on potential employers using Lexis so that you can walk into your interview or networking meeting confident and prepared, and you'll stand out from others. This video will show you how to prepare for interviews or networking meetings with an individual attorney or judge, research a firm or entity to locate cases with which they've been involved, locate current news and activities about a firm, entity, attorney, or judge by conducting research using news and legal news. Use CourtLink to create a strategic profile on an attorney, firm, or judge. And conduct research using context to view a judge's most frequently cited opinions and language the judge cites to most often. After watching this video, you'll have the knowledge and confidence on how to use Lexis to research potential employers or others so that you're fully prepared with information and talking points to walk into any interview or potential networking meeting. Let's get started. To access Lexis, go to the Lexis Law School site at www.lexisnexis.com/law school. After entering your Lexis ID and password, access Lexis by clicking the button at the top of the page. We can learn more about an individual attorney or judge interviewer by locating information in case law, secondary materials, news, and legal news articles on Lexis. For this search, we'll type in the first name of the interviewer within 3 words of the last name within the same sentence as the name of the firm or the word attorney or counsel or judge. You'll use the appropriate terms for the person that's interviewing you. Using the /3 in this search provides all the results, whether or not her middle initial or middle name or maiden name is displayed. The /S means within the same sentence as Jones Day, which is the name of the firm. You'll see that the case information is displayed first. The information will provide cases where the attorney is counsel of record. You'll want to narrow down on the left-hand side under attorney and go ahead and select the name of the attorney. You could also choose to narrow by using the timeline to cases from just certain dates, or on the right-hand side, you could go ahead and sort from newest to oldest. The information is really valuable because it shows that you're informed and knowledgeable during the interview. You could continue your research using the same search to review additional categories of information, such as secondary materials like a law review or journal article that was written by or mentions your interviewer. You could also go ahead and take a look at briefs, news, legal news, or directories that mention your specific interviewer. I'm going to go ahead and click legal news. And here too, you would be able to sort according to timeline, or use sort on the right-hand side and click newest to oldest. Next, you can use Lexis to conduct research on a firm or entity to locate cases with which they've been involved. Let's use the firm Jones Day, and we'll go ahead and put quotes around the name of the firm and click the search box. On the left-hand side, under cases, we'll go ahead and narrow using law firm, and we'll select Jones Day to ensure that they are the counsel of record. Next, you'll probably want to use timeline, or under sort by newest to oldest, and maybe just take a look at the most recent cases, say within the current year. And you'll see that Jones Day is the counsel of record. Researching the cases of the firm or entity allows you to see who they've represented, what happened in the cases, as well as learn about their practice areas of expertise. To find out current news and events about a firm, entity, attorney, or judge, we can conduct research using news and legal news. News will have local and national newspapers of interest to the general public, such as the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal. Legal news are newspapers or newsletters of interest to legal practitioners, such as the Law 360 and the National Law Journal. We've already used the name of an individual as well as a firm, so let's go ahead and use an entity this time. Suppose that you were interviewing with the Missouri Attorney General's office. We'll go ahead and in quotes, Missouri Attorney General. From here, we'll switch the category from cases to either news or legal news. We'll go ahead and use legal news. Next, we'll want to use the timeline on the left and go ahead and sort to the most recent year or two, especially if it's a large company or a firm. And we'll go ahead here and select just the most recent year. You could also use sort by in the upper right and change it from relevance to sort by newest to oldest. In here, we'll find recent legal news stories within the last year involving the Missouri Attorney General's office. The results will help you learn who your interviewer or firm or entity has represented, or recent cases or community activities that they're involved with. This will prepare you to ask on-point questions and have relevant answers to questions that are asked of you. Next, consider using CourtLink to create a strategic profile to uncover litigation history on an attorney, law firm, or judge that you're interviewing with. This information pulls from the federal and state court dockets and documents. To run a profile, log on to Lexis, click on the product switcher icon in the upper left corner, and then go ahead and choose CourtLink. Once you're on the CourtLink platform, you'll want to select Strategic Profiles, which are located to the right of search. You'll want to select the tab for Attorney Law Firm or Judicial. You'll locate the appropriate box to enter the name of the attorney, firm, or judge. Strategic profiles include information on nature of suit, appearances before judges, clients represented, representation capacity, case list, and judgment. Further details on creating a strategic profile using CourtLink are in the Lexis Career Research on Lexis Plus handout included with this video. Lastly, if you're interviewing with a judge, use context to conduct quick and easy research on the judge to view background information and the judge's most frequently cited opinions and the specific language a judge cites to most often. To access context, log on to Lexis Plus and click the product switcher in the upper left portion of the screen. Select Context. And in this example, we'll use Judge Stephen Boo in the United States District Court, Western District of Missouri. The Overview tab will be a background information on the judge, judicial, and other experience. You'll see opinions by areas of law and the number of opinions per year. Using the Analytics tab, you'll see that there's a Motion Language tab and a Citation Patterns tab. Using the Motion Language tab, you'll see information is extracted from case law and presented in a graphical display of the grant and deny rates, motion outcome likelihood, for over 100 different types of motions. Using instead the Citation Patterns tab, on the left, you'll see a graphical representation of the cases the judge relies upon most often, aka finds the most persuasive. On the right is a display of the language from those opinions that the judge cites to most and the language from those opinions that the judge includes in their own written decisions. You have now learned how to prepare for interviews or networking meetings with an individual attorney or judge by locating information on this individual in case law, secondary materials, news, and legal news articles. Research a firm or entity to locate cases with which they've been involved. Locate current news and activities about a firm, entity, or attorney by conducting research using news and legal news. Use CourtLink to create a strategic profile on an attorney, firm, or judge, and to use context to conduct quick and easy research on a judge to view background information and the judge's most frequently cited opinions. Using Lexis to conduct research on potential employers will help you be confident and better prepared for any interview or networking meeting. If you're interested in further training or information, or you have any questions about researching on Lexis, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks for listening, and thanks for using Lexis.